Education is experiencing a profound transformation. New methods and technologies are paving the way for a brighter future. Innovative teaching styles are engaging students like never before, making learning dynamic and fun. Technology plays a crucial role, providing unprecedented access to information and resources. Collaboration and inclusivity are at the heart of this educational era, fostering diverse learning environments. Students are now equipped with skills for the future, ready to tackle global challenges and innovate.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Education Platform. Now, before we begin with all the lessons I have for you today, I'm going to be reading to you a verse which is taken from Proverbs chapter 2, verse 3 to 4. And it states that,
And if you look for it as for silver and search for it as for hidden treasure, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. The history of Hawaii. From ancient Polynesian voyagers to American statehood, Hawaii's rich history spans thousands of years of cultural evolution, political transformation, and social development across its volcanic archipelago in the Pacific. Polynesian settlement and origin. The first settlers arrived from the Marquesas Islands around 1000 to 1200 AD, navigating the vast Pacific using only stars, ocean currents, and wind patterns as their guide. These expert navigators traveled in double-hulled voyaging canoes over 2,000 miles of open ocean, a feat that remained unmatched for centuries. Later waves of Polynesian migration from Tahiti brought new cultural influences, political structures, and religious practices that shaped Hawaiian society. Development of ancient Hawaiian civilization. Foundation period, 1200 to 1400. Development of Ahapua'a land management system dividing islands into pie-shaped sections from mountains to sea. Expansion period, 1400 to 1650. Advanced irrigation systems enabled taro cultivation, supporting larger populations and more complex social hierarchies. Population growth. Communities thrived in diverse ecological zones from coastal fishing villages to upland farming settlements. First Western contact, Captain James Cook. January 1778. Cook's ships Resolution and Discovery anchor at Waimea Bay on Kauai Island, marking first documented Western contact. During voyage, Cook names the archipelago the Sandwich Islands, after his patron, the Earl of Sandwich. February 1779. Cook killed during a conflict at Kealakekua Bay on Hawaii Island, forever changing the course of Hawaiian history. Unification under King Kamehameha I. Battle of Kapanawai, 1790. Kamehameha defeats Maui forces at Aieo Valley using Western weapons and tactics. Battle of Nuuanu, 1795. Decisive victory on Oahu where Kamehameha's forces drive defenders off Nuuanu Pali Cliff. Complete unification, 1810. Kauai and Niihau peacefully join Kamehameha's kingdom, completing the first unification of all Hawaiian islands. Missionaries arrive aboard the Thaddeus, bringing Christianity, Western education, and written Hawaiian language. 1835 to 1850. Sugar industry begins, transforming Hawaiian economy and bringing waves of immigrant laborers from China, Japan, Portugal and the Philippines, 1874. End of Kamehameha dynasty with death of King William Lunalilo, Kalakaua elected as new monarch. Overthrow, annexation, and U.S. statehood 1893, monarchy overthrown. Queen Liliuokalani deposed by American business interests with support from U.S. Marines, ending Hawaiian sovereignty. 1898, U.S. annexation. Hawaii annexed as U.S. territory despite native opposition and petition with 21,000 signatures against annexation. 1959, 50th state. Hawaii achieved statehood following a referendum where 93% voted in favor of becoming the 50th U.S. state. Modern Hawaii, legacy and culture. Today's Hawaii represents a vibrant blend of native Hawaiian traditions, Asian influences, and Western practices, creating one of the world's most unique multicultural societies. The Hawaiian cultural renaissance beginning in the 1970s revitalized traditional practices including language, hula, navigation, and native land rights activism. While tourism dominates the economy, efforts to preserve authentic Hawaiian culture and address historical injustices continue to shape the island's identity and future. That's the end of the presentation.
We'll be right back after these messages. We'll be right back after these messages. We'll be right back after these messages. We'll be right back after these messages.
Welcome to our educational channel dedicated to providing insightful content for curious minds. Our target audience includes students, lifelong learners, and anyone eager to expand their knowledge. Topics covered range from science and history to technology and art, ensuring there's something for everyone. New videos are scheduled every week, guaranteeing fresh and engaging content on a regular basis. We take pride in delivering high-quality content with top-notch production value to enhance your viewing experience. With a rich history of creating informative videos, we strive to be your go-to source for educational content. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest uploads. Stay tuned for exciting upcoming videos and series that will leave you wanting more. We value your feedback and suggestions, so feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. For inquiries or collaboration opportunities, please reach out to us through the contact information provided in the description. Join us now on this educational journey and watch our latest video to start exploring new horizons.
A balanced diet is essential for your overall health. It provides the necessary nutrients your body needs to function correctly. Include a variety of foods in your diet: fruits, vegetables, proteins, and grains to ensure you get all necessary nutrients. Try to limit processed foods, added sugars, and saturated fats. These can lead to health issues in the long run. Drink plenty of water. Hydration is a key aspect of maintaining a balanced diet and supporting bodily functions. Remember, moderation is key. Enjoy your favorite foods without guilt, as long as they fit within your dietary needs.
All right, our next lesson is about slope-intercept form, understanding the basics and applications in mathematics. This presentation explores the slope-intercept form of linear equations and provides a thorough understanding of its components, significance in algebra, and practical applications. By the end, attendees will be equipped to utilize this fundamental concept in various mathematical concepts. Understanding slope-intercept form. Now, the definition of slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. This format simplifies graphing linear relationships that help understand the relationship between variables. The importance of algebra. Slope-intercept form is crucial as it provides a clear visualization of linear relationships and enables students to easily identify crucial information about a graph such as a slope and intercept, facilitating problem solving and analysis. in various mathematical scenarios. Practical applications. This form is widely used in various fields, including economics, physics, and social sciences. Components of the equation. The slope m indicates the rate of change. The y-intercept is the point where the line intersects the y-axis. Understanding the graph of a linear equation represents the relationship between the variables x and y. Visually, the slope determines the angle of the line, while the y-intercept indicates where the line crosses the y-axis. Understanding how to read these graphs is crucial for analysis and applications in various fields. Graphing linear equations. Steps to graph using slope-intercept form. To graph an equation in slope-intercept form, begin by identifying the slope and y-intercept. Plot the y-intercept on the graph. From this point, use the slope to determine additional points. Connect these points to form a straight line, representing the equation visually. Common mistakes to avoid. There are some common errors when including miscalculating the slope or y-intercept form, such as neglecting label axis, or misapplying the slope when plotting points, or always double-checking calculations. Examples of graphics such as y equals 2x plus 3, 2x, that's the slope, and 3 is the y-intercept. Real-world applications. Using slope-intercept in finances is often employed in financial analysis to model profit, revenue, and cost trends. By establishing linear relationships, businesses can predict future performances, optimizing pricing strategies, and make data-informed decisions. Modeling real-life situations. In various disciplines, slope-intercept form aids in modeling relationships such as speed versus time, distance over time, overpopulation growth, and so on. Analyzing trends with linear equations enables analysis to study trends over time effectively, whether in market analysis, behavior prediction, or performance tracking. These equations simplify complex data sets, providing clear insights that drive informed decision-making and strategic initiatives. In conclusion, slope-intercept form is essential in mathematical terms and its applications. This knowledge equips individuals to graph linear equations accurately, and it can also recognize trends and also concepts with foster problem-solving skills in any diverse scenario. And that's the end of the presentation we have for you today. The biography of Charles Darwin. The journey from studies revolutionizing science in the making. This presentation explores the life of Charles Darwin, outlining his early life, education, and a very influential long voyage on the Beagle. The early life and education. Charles Darwin was born in 1809 in Shrewsbury, in England. His family had a strong scientific background, with a grandfather who was prominent naturalist. This environment fostered his early interest in nature and exploration. Darwin initially studied medicine at Edinburgh University, but found it unfulfilling, because then he shifted his focus into natural history, eventually attending Christ's College in Cambridge, in which his passion for the science has flourished. The key figures such as geologist Charles Lyell, a botanist John Henslow, significantly influenced Darwin's early thoughts on natural history. They then mentored him and guided him towards exploring the concepts of biodiversity and adaptation. The voyage on the Beagle. In 1831, Darwin embarked on a 5-year voyage aboard the HMS Beagle, which aimed to survey the coastlines of South America. This journey would be crucial for the development of his evolutionary theories. The key observations. During the voyage, Darwin made numerous observations, particularly in the Galapagos Islands. He documented variations in species such as finches, also known as fish, which later play a pivotal role in shaping his understanding of natural selection. Impact of the journey on Darwin. His voyage profoundly influenced his thinking. Observations, diverse ecosystems, and species variations sparked questions about species adapt to their environments. It also experienced groundwork for his later theories on evolution and adaptation. The theory of evolution. Development of ideas. Darwin's ideas on evolution evolved over time, influenced by his observation and readings. He developed a framework for understanding how species change over generations, culminating in his groundbreaking theory of natural selection. The natural selection is the process of where organisms are better well adapted to their environment and also will have the opportunity and ability to survive and reproduce. This mechanism explains how traits become more common in a population over time during evolution and species diversity, such as with common natural ancestors and so on. Darwin's seminal work was On the Origin of Species, which was published in 1859, presented his theories to the public. And also, we're going to be showing to you a photo of the book that was published in 1859 in the community post on our channel on YouTube. Legacy and impact. Influence on modern science. Darwin's theory fundamentally transformed biological sciences, providing a unified explanation for the diversity of life. His work laid the groundwork. Genetics and ecology influenced numerous scientific disciplines. Continuing, the principles of Darwin's evolution continued to be relevant in modern science, also with the areas of medicine, environmental science, and conservation. All these theories are critical in understanding species, adaptation, and the biodiversity. Darwin received numerous accolades for his contributions to science, including the Copley Medal from the Royal Society. His legacy endures in the field of science and beyond, symbolizing the pursuit of knowledge and understanding. In conclusion, his biobiography illustrates the profound impact of his observations and theories on science, and he still continues to influence modern biology, demonstrating the importance of inquiry, adaptability, and in exploring and complex concepts. That is the end of Charles Darwin's biobiography. Our next lesson is about the Lushan Rebellion. The Lushan Rebellion was a significant uprising during the Tang Dynasty that resulted in immense social and economic, political upheaval, and social economic upheaval. Historical context. The Tang Dynasty in 618-907 AD is often regarded as a golden age in Chinese history. It was characterized by cultural prosperity and economic expansion and strong central government. The social-political, there are several factors contributing to the Lushan Rebellion. Political corruption and neglect by the ruling elite led to widespread discontent among the populace. Additionally, heavy taxation and forced labor implementation. The key figures that were involved, they feature prominent leaders whose actions significantly impacted the course of the uprising. Lushan, a former military general, declared himself emperor, which sparked the rebellion. Other notable figures including Yang Guifei, the beloved consort of the Tang Emperor Huzong, whose influence and political maneuvering also played a critical role, the role highlighted by the challenging dynamics between military leaders and the imperial court. Impact and consequences. Immediate effects of the Tang Dynasty, including the loss of life estimated in the millions of extensive destruction across northern China. The Tang government struggled to regain control, leading to weakening authority and instability, influential of power from the central government to local warlords, profoundly altering China's political landscape. The Lushan Rebellion marked a pivotal moment in Chinese history, signifying the decline of the Tang dynasty. The disruptions facilitate the emergence of religion warlordism and set a precedent for future rebellions. It also underscored the vulnerabilities inherent in centralized governance, shaping China's historical trajectory for centuries to come. The lessons. The conflict illustrates important lessons regarding governance, social equity, and the balance of power between military and civilian authorities. And that's the end of the Tang Dynasty, also known as the Lushan Rebellion. All right, before we go, make sure to see our latest posts, and also make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe on YouTube. And also click the notification button to be notified about our newest videos. Thank you for joining our live stream today. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And make sure to join us next week. That we're going to be talking about the means of history and also more mathematical terms and lessons.
Education is experiencing a profound transformation. New methods and technologies are paving the way for a brighter future. Innovative teaching styles are engaging students like never before, making learning dynamic and fun. Technology plays a crucial role, providing unprecedented access to information and resources. Collaboration and inclusivity are at the heart of this educational era, fostering diverse learning environments. Students are now equipped with skills for the future, ready to tackle global challenges and innovate.